coming to the stage. It's his very first time ever doing stand-up. Yes, that's the energy. We love to see it. Make it really loud for Braxton Jones.
Gonna be honest, I would have rather you guys booed. Way too high expectations. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm a little nervous. Mostly the pee on my pants should really help get that point across. Needed someone to see that. Okay, to actually get into the stand-up. Who here, the people I can't see because of the lights, has an irrational fear? Yeah? Yeah, I was gonna say, everyone should. Everyone does, and I'm no exception. There's like the normal stuff, there's clowns, gay people apparently, and obviously, the fear that you have, like when you have a speech impediment and you talk really, really fast, so you say a word that rhymes with a slur, but it's not the slur, but then someone thinks, oh, you just said a slur, and then I'm like, no, I didn't, but then you can't really back out of it at that point because everyone's gonna think, oh, you're just lying and you did say a slur, so all of a sudden you're just like the guy who said a slur.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all very common irrational fears that everyone has. Very, very normal. Who here is gay? Woo! Ah! Sorry, irrational fear. I can't control that. Anyway, if it helps, I'm not straight. I'm gay or bi or something, and not really sure. Hey, Grandma, she's back there somewhere. She'll probably accept me for who I am. Okay, let's get on. Anyway, back to irrational fears. My irrational fear, and I need you guys to hear me out on this, is, and please hear me out, suicide jumpers. Now, yeah, I know that sounds bad, but it's not what you think. It's not like I think I'm just gonna be walking down like a street one day like, man, what a nice day it is on Wall Street in 2008. I just love how stable this housing market is. Whoa, that shadow is getting big awfully fast. No, see, it's not that. It's kind of the opposite. I'm more scared of the fact that you don't know why the suicide jumper is up there in the first place. Not a clue. They could be up there for anything. So just like imagine this. You're in Chicago, that'll be important later. You're walking down the street. You see like a group of people standing at the base of a building and you follow their eye line because they're all looking up and you see a guy on the ledge. Now you're like, man, I gotta be the right thing here. I gotta help this guy. So you go up there, first mistake, and you try and talk them down. Now for this part, I need an audience member. Who wants to be on the stage? I got a script and everything. Someone raise their hand back there, get on it. Yeah, you white guy. White guy with the glasses. I think your name is Cash. I'm just guessing, I don't know you. Yeah, get on up here. Yeah, just get on. Just get up here. You gotta hurry. So take that. You're playing head. Now, I am now talking to the guy on the roof. Hey, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Stay back. I'll jump.
I promise you that no matter what reason you have for being up there, this isn't the answer. The world is a better place with you in it.
I'm a pedophile.
What? We got 4 minutes.
No, I'm a pedophile. I'm a big fat. Not that there's anything wrong with being plus size. Pedophile.
Oh, no. Oh, you see, guys? This is where the problem starts.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump.
No.
Yeah. You don't want me to jump?
I mean, okay, I definitely do, but
You're telling a pedophile not to jump.
not yet. Wait a second. You see, there are two options here. There's the obvious choice. You let the pedophile jump, and that seems like the right choice. I mean, right? Come on, guys. You can all agree. Yeah? Wrong! Whoever said yeah, you're an idiot. Now, there are a couple reasons for thinking this. First off, there's a crowd. You don't know it. You don't know how many people are down there, but there are men and women. There's a full school bus full of kids who he is currently waving at. Gross. What are you gonna do about that? And the Pope, because it's Chicago and I control this hypothetical, so fuck you. You are stuck in this situation. Now, you can't let them jump. You can't let the pedophile jump. Think of the children. You can't do this to them. And then secondly, I'm not a Catholic, but I have to assume that if you let the Pope get covered in pedophile guts, that is a one-way trip to hell. Can't imagine a situation that gets you out of that. I don't think you can pray enough. I don't know how you're supposed to feel with the Catholic Bible. I think you're supposed to be sad. But it won't work. And then third, if you let the pedophile jump And then you go down there to these kids and men and women and children and try to be like, hey, it's okay, he was a pedophile. You look like an asshole who's lying about the guy who jumped to make yourself feel better about the fact that you couldn't save his life. So then all of a sudden, out of the pedophile and you're the asshole, and that's a very bad look. Now, here's the second option. You let the pedophile live. Can anyone tell me why that's a bad idea?
Jail.
There you go. They are a pedophile. You monster. So, this leads me to two. You can go sit down, by the way. I don't know why you're still here. So, no, just throw that away. You're good. So this leads me to the only possible conclusion I have to this scenario you created by trying to be a good person. The only thing you can do is sit on that ledge with the pedophile and basically look at him and say, let's count to 3. And then you both jump. Only option. Only thing I can think of. So suicide is the only way out. And thank you guys for listening to me. This has been a pleasure.
Braxton Jones, everybody. First time on stage, he's doing a whole Broadway production. I love that. That was great. Before he went on stage, he goes, "Does it look like I peed my pants?" And I went, and he goes, "I meant to." And I'm like, "Perfect, you did it. You nailed it." That was a delight. I enjoyed that very, very much. And you guys are in for another delightful treat. Here he comes. Put your hands together for the